Judges 2:21. I also will not continue to drive out before them and say that the nations whom Joshua left at his death. Okay. When we rebel against the Lord, He ain't going to continue to drive out things for us. Because we ain't counting on Him. He ain't going to allow us to continue living in a rebellion and doing things for us. There'll come a time where where He's going to stop doing this because we're rebelling against Him. It's His character. He ain't going to give to those, keep giving to those who rebel. So, best thing for us to do is not to rebel, but turn to Him. Okay, Isaiah 1:7-10. Okay. Your country is desolate, your cities are burned with fire. Your lands, strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate as overthrown by strangers. So their land's desolate. This is because of the rebellion against the Lord, the fact that they allowed these strangers in. Now these strangers that they were supposed to remove are the ones devouring their land, taking over things, getting the best land, making ruin of them. They first ruined their faith because they allowed them to have their pagan gods, and then they started serving their pagan gods. Now it's affecting the actual city, just not their faith. And they're burning and destroying things. Okay, verse 8. And the daughter of Zion, this is referring to Israel, is left as a booth in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. Except the Lord of hosts had left us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, we should have been like unto Gomorrah. So there's a remnant, a small portion of those who held to the faith and did not turn to the pagans, lived the life for the Lord. And because of that, God saved Israel. He put them in captivity, but He saved Israel for the remnant. He didn't destroy them. He didn't do away with them. The remnant today of those in faith may be the reason why the Lord's keeping the world from ending. With Sodom, Lot and his family were taken out because Lot was considered righteous. Others are debatable, but it was his family, so they were taken out. But because of the remnant in Israel, it's spared. The effect we have by having faith, we don't know necessarily how it affects people, but it affects people. Okay, verse 10. Hear the word of the Lord, you rulers of Sodom. He's referring to Israel as Sodom. Give ear unto the law of our God, ye people of Gomorrah. He's saying, yes, you're living in rebellion against the Lord like Sodom and Gomorrah. Stop. Listen to the words of the Lord. Without hearing the word of the Lord, repentance usually does not happen. But it's by listening that it does. In Revelation, when it refers to the church, it says, hear. It comes from hearing and accepting and following. And that's what we are to do.